Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome back to Annie Around the Wild. So I'm just walking around, just chilling. I tried to bring my baby out for a walk, and she stepped in someone's gum. And then I have the hair remover razor things, and I tried to take it out, and I don't know if the camera picked it up, but I'm all bleeding everywhere. So, do I recommend car life with a cat? No, I do not. If you have the choice and you can help it, I do not recommend doing car life with a cat. I do not recommend that. It is just too much of a freaking headache, honestly. I love her to death. She's my everything. She's my baby, literally. But if you can, just a word of advice, you don't have to have a pet out here. If you don't have a pet, you actually have a lot more freedom. Just something to keep in mind. So I'm just walking. Here you go. I'll flip it around for all of you to see. I'm just taking a stroll, trying to calm down. That was a lot. I had, I think, 2 gallons of hair all over me from her being stressed out. Let me show you behind. Well, I guess you'll see that on our way back down. But yeah, I mean, she ruined my tattoo. The camera's not picking it up, but my whole arm was dripping with blood. I'll put a picture in this video for you. And yeah, she got my ankle, both arms, just for me trying to help her. I'm just so tired. Oh, I guess this is where it ends? Until like near the freeway? Well, that's kind of weird. There's squirrels everywhere. So yeah, let's just turn around, I guess. So yeah, do I recommend van life with any pet, cat or dog? I do not. I think the smart choice is to just be by yourself and to just go out and explore. That way, you know, when you have a pet, you know, eventually that pet is going to get sick. Eventually something's going to happen. You know, it's life. So, oh my God, there's a squirrel right next to me. Look, hey little dude. Hi, I don't have food on me. I'm sorry. Oh my, I'm gonna flip. Hey little guy. What's up? You're so friendly. I bet people have been feeding you. That's why you're so friendly. See, so when you have a pet, eventually they're gonna get sick. Something's going to happen. Oh, you're just so friendly. Hi. I'm sorry, I don't have any food. Aww. That's so funny. It wants food, but I don't have any food. So yeah, you know, and they're gonna need doctors, they're gonna need medicine, whether it's something small or big. And when you have dogs are out more, so there's more things that could happen, you know, more sicknesses that come from things, you know, from them getting into things. And you're constantly gonna need vets and doctors and medicine, and so that's just something to keep in mind, just so you know. So I'm gonna flip this over again. And this is this little portion, I think it's for pets over here, right next to the museum. Look at these squirrels, they're so friendly. I bet everyone's feeding you. I bet people are feeding you. I'm sorry, I don't have food. I'm sorry. Hi, look how friendly they are. They just follow you. Yeah, I'm sorry I don't have food. I'm so sorry. Look how cute. You're still following me. Hi. Oh, snap. Oh, bro. Hey, look who came to say hi. Hello. I'm sorry I don't have food for all of you. You're so friendly. Aw, I don't have anything. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I love nature. So yeah, I mean, and then when they get really sick, like for example, like my baby, she has cancer and everything. And so, that's also going to keep you from going and doing things, So you might want to go on a multi-state trip, but you can't because you can't be away from the specialist or something for that long, or something might go wrong, So when it's just you, it's just you. There's nothing else to really worry about or think about. And let's go into this horse stable. Maybe I'm not actually, because I don't want to accidentally step in poo. But yeah, I mean, there's all of these things to take into consideration. When it's just you can go wherever you want, whenever you want. Like you can go on the next day if you want to go on, to Arizona or Ohio or Wyoming or like Colorado, you can. It's going to be fine. And you're not going to have to also worry about also feeding your cats and dogs kibble. Number one way to get them into illness, sickness, and the vet, and constantly you needing to get them medicines. And mind you, all of this is going to cost you thousands of dollars. So this is all, again, just things to keep in mind because it's all reality. And I'm just, you see a lot of things on YouTube where everyone is just like having fun with their cats and dogs. But I just don't feel like people are talking about the reality of the matter. About all of this, can you just look at this little guy? They're following me. Hey! Hello! I'm sorry, I don't have any food. Don't attack me, okay? Cuties. They're just hovering, waiting for me to give them food. I'm sorry I don't have food. So, they are they're right under my feet. So, I mean, yeah, so there's all of that to keep into consideration. Everyone makes it look like all like jolly and fun and everything, when in reality, it's not, it's great a lot of the times, but then that's it. If they just get really sick, that's it. It's not fun anymore. And then, like I was saying, you can't feed them kibble. It has to be fresh food. And so it has to be frozen and then thawed. And then, so you have to worry about don't attack me. So you have to worry about like, where are you going? Where are you going to get their food? Where in that next state that you're going to? Do you have the right food supply? Do you have enough food for them? Do you have a place to find food for them? So I'm just telling you, it's a lot less of a headache when you're just doing this without effect. He's still following. Hey, little dudes. They're so funny. I'm sorry I don't have food for you. They're waiting for me to feed them. I'm just like, I'm sorry I don't have food. So, yeah, there's just a lot of headache to having a pet, okay? Cat or dog, especially a cat, because a cat needs a litter box, they need litter, they need a cat tree, they need a scratcher, they need a little place to hide. You have to have a crate for them because, for the vet or something, they need all of these things, plus food and water bowls. There's a lot of things to keep into consideration. Dogs do travel easier, but it's just a lot of things to keep into consideration. So yeah, traveling with a cat. I love my baby to death. I'm not ever gonna do this again. I need a break. Hey, little dudes, I'm sorry I don't have food for all of you. So just keep all of that in mind. Of you, this horse stable over here. Hello, guys. No, I'm sorry I don't have food. So here's a little horse stable to come and like tie up your horses, I guess, which is really nice. Let's do a little walk around. So yeah, it's not all, when you have a pet, that animal relies on you for their life, and you can't just abandon them, so it's like, it's you and them forever. So it's just a lot, it's a lot. And I know everyone is like, I want gonna go out and I'm gonna do it with a pet and everyone's doing it with cats and dogs. Well, just because everyone's doing it doesn't mean you have to do it, you know? So just keep that in mind. Do whatever is easy for you. Ooh, that's like a jungle up in there. You know, and there's the golf course over here. So do whatever is easiest and best for you, and keep all of that in mind, that when you get a pet, you're gonna need to have well over $10,000 saved up, because just when she got sick for the first time with her cancer, it was $6,000, and that was just one procedure. And that's not including all the other ones that we had to do afterwards. Hello. Good, how are you? And so you just have to like keep that in mind too. Like there's all those procedures afterwards when they get sick and everything to like then worry about. And like I said, just one procedure, it was that much money. So yeah, definitely something to keep in mind, because yeah, you know, animals are a life and they're not just something to have to be cute with and like look cute with or whatever, you know. So it's just important to keep that in mind. Hello. So there's a lot of responsibility to it that, you know, it's just when they get sick, it's just really hard. Especially with cats, you guys. It's really difficult. It really is. Like over here on this hiking trail in slippers. Look at me. But yeah, I hope I don't get hit by a golf ball. But yeah, let's go back. But yeah, so we're up at this park. I'm just staying cool. I wanted to go for a little walk, and since it was a fail with my baby, I was like, okay, never mind. I'll go on my own. So that's what we did. And while I was here, I just wanted to not only show you guys, excuse me, not only I wanted to show you guys the little area of the park that I'm at and everything, but I wanted to also talk to all of you also about the responsibilities in actually traveling with a pet, and if it's actually, you know, fun or everything. I mean, it is fun until, you know, it's not, you know, until reality kicks in, you know. So it's just, I'm just letting all of you know, you have been warned. So it's very sad when I see people who get pets and then they just abandon them. So that's not right. So if you're not ready and prepared for that responsibility, don't do it. So I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to show you guys the side again. We're reaching the end. And there's some kind of character or something here at the park. Look at that. What character is that? So yeah, it's a beautiful day, beautiful hiking trail. Right by a golf course. I wonder what character that is all the way far away. If any of you recognize this character, let me know. I have no idea. I wonder what character that is. That's interesting. But yeah, so thank you for watching, everybody. And remember to stay true to yourselves and to stay happy and free. Hi, everybody. Stay wild and free, actually. Don't happy, wild, and free, all right? Peace. So she's walking where the gophers usually are. Huh, Juliet? The gophers are in this, like, underneath the shed. They're staying there. And so she's like exploring here, trying to get to them. Oop, come on, honey. There's a bunch of ants around here. Oop, oop, oop. Mommy was falling. Good girl. What do you smell? We're just hanging out today at the park. Just hanging out for the day. For this weekend, I was able to snag a camping site. I've been looking for 2 days, but there's nowhere affordable. So, since it's my baby's birthday weekend, we're going to be staying at the campsite we were at last time that I already recorded with the showers. But yeah, for today, we're just got a nice spot at the shade. We're at the park. There's a little museum over here. There's a dog park over there. And my baby exploring over here. Huh, honey? Yeah, you having fun? Yeah? The gophers aren't gonna come out if you're out here, though. They're afraid of you. I love you. Yeah. Such a good girl. You enjoying the grass area? You're right by like some gopher's home right there. Yeah, you are. I see it. Let's go away from it. Good girl. Good girl, Juliet. Good girl, my love. Yeah, you're doing wonderful. I love you. She usually doesn't really like the grass. She likes the dirt, which there is right there. But I feel like the golfers and everything might scare her. And there's a lot of squirrels over there running around. Oh, honey. Don't go on the hot concrete, please. My angel. And here is the painful after effect of me trying to get the gum off of whoever's freaking gum that was on my baby's paw. And something I forgot to mention in the video is that the other day, a couple days ago, like 2 days ago or something, I was dropping things off to my mom. Luckily, I was there. And yeah, so my baby, she decided to lock me out of my car with all of my stuff in there. Phone, keys, everything. And she decided to lock me out while I was filling up water in the windshield wiper area in the hood. Now, can you imagine if that had happened while I'm anywhere in the middle of nowhere with no service or no nothing, and that had happened? Can you just imagine? So these are all things to think about when you want to go out with a pet. And I'm telling you, if you really have to have a pet, I do understand it, but go with a dog. A cat is just so much work for traveling on the road. It's just too much. They're all cute and everything, and I love her to death. I love her so much. I really do. But it's emotionally very heavy. It's a lot to deal with. I'm just warning you. So, from me and my baby girl, remember to stay wild, true to yourself, and free, everybody.